Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in again. Uh, just going to do another video. This one is actually been talking to my friend. She had an interview. She said it went okay, but I mean, in interviews, I think it's always something we kind of palm over. We gloss up the CV, and I've actually had 100% success in interviews. So I just want to share some knowledge. Basically, I want to share my tips on how you can have a successful interview. So first off, congratulations, you managed to get an interview. So how step one, I'm going to take it quite basic. What do you wear to the interview? I don't care now. This is the first step. Now it doesn't matter what job it is at all. Always dress suited and booted, smartest attire, 100%. And people ask why. It makes you look professional straight away. But however, it gives you confidence as well. I mean, you look smart straight away, and the interviewer can relate to you straight away. So obviously, first impressions matter a lot. The first impression occurs within the first 10 to 15 seconds. I believe if that came out the first 8 seconds, that person will make a decision on you. So you've gone in dressed smart, go in with your head up, lots of confidence, and have a firm handshake. There's no hi mate, how are you? I've seen it a lot. Just say good afternoon, how are you, or night, or if they spoke first, nice to meet you as well with the handshake. So then coming on to the actual meeting yourself and what you say. I always find that when I'm doing interviews or interviewing someone, I almost find them as if they're just reading off bullet points, and it's almost the same bullet point every time. I'll ask them questions like, so what can you bring to this role? And it's just passion, blah blah. I'm determined, or really want a job in this sector. I've worked so hard, and there's nothing to say. Let's say at times I'd be interviewing 10 people at the same time, and there was only one job available, and the 10 people, all of them come in with that. How can I make the difference? How can I see the difference? How can I see who I want to employ and who I want to work with? So when I go into an interview, I will always do background research. Always know who you're talking to. So when they ask a question, or once you start speaking, you can relate back to them. So if they ask you a question, and then even if you don't know them, this is the easy part. Just listen to what they say. So when it comes to them asking you a question, you can go, as you said before, relate it back. And instead of a name and bullet points, I've always found that tell a story, tell a bit about themselves. So when they go, tell us more about you. Why do you want this role? Why are you good for this role? I will tell a story. I'll tell a 10-minute story. I wouldn't name points. I'll let them grab the points themselves, so to speak, because it separates. It almost makes an interaction between me and the interviewer. It builds up rapport, and for them, you're almost connecting straight away. You're connecting on a personal note, where you sit in an interview and you just kind of bulletproof points and read off the CV. They've got the CV in front of them. At that point, they just want to know more about you, more about what you can do, and just share your knowledge, share your passion, but share it through stories. And that's where I found it really successful. What you also find as well is people aren't honest. I mean, I'll have jobs for a PA or a job which isn't the greatest job in the world. And I know that. I'm the one interviewing for this job, and I get people in and going, oh, this is my dream job. Now, for some people, it could be their dream job. But I'm also a realist. I want people to walk in with ambition, and people to go, look, I'm starting here, but I want to climb up the ladder. I find this as a stepping stone for further success, hopefully in your company. This is where I'm looking for. And straight away that ambition comes to me and goes, they're not going to slack off. They're not going to stop doing what they're doing. They're not going to get complacent because they're striving for better. And through striving for better, I know I've got a good employee straight away. Or I actually see teenagers going for a job, and it's minimum paid job, and they'll go, so why do you want to be in this sector? Be honest, just be like, well, I'm currently studying at university. I need a part-time job to pay for the bills. Employers would rather take you being honest, because again, they can buy into you. They can see what you're all about, not what's on your CV. If you go in there naming bullet points straight away, it's almost as if you're doing yourself no harm. Just be yourself, guys. Tell stories, show your passion, and you'll do a lot better in interviews. And that's how I've got 100% success rate in my interviews. So I hope that helps, and I hope to see you all soon.